Hi, welcome to Left Undone, Incomplete Investigations. I'm Catherine, and we do this Saturday morning live every Saturday morning at 10:30 Pacific time. So if you're new, just joining, hello, and very much welcome here. We got a lot of stuff that we talk about every Saturday morning, especially the Vallow Daybell case. So come on in and say hello. How's everybody this morning? Is everybody still well, hopefully? Are we all tired of being locked up? What has it been, over a month now? Locked up in our own homes. Hello, Connie. How are you? So, I guess we have a lot to talk about, right? Hello, Feisty Penguin. I love everybody's names. Mine is, I gotta get her name on my handle name. Good. Lady Vaughn, hello. Christy, good morning. Mary, over a month, yep, we're locked up. Hi, Lady Vaughn, you're new. Welcome to Left Undone's Saturday morning live chat. We do this every Saturday morning, so I'm glad you're here. Good day from Sacramento, Gayla, you too. Hi. Trinity Soaps, good morning. Did I miss anybody? Shannon, good afternoon for you, right? Feisty guy, or Feisty Penguin, I said hi to you. Patricia, hello. This is your first time here too, Patricia? Well, thank you so much for showing up. Appreciate it. We do this every single Saturday, so you are welcome to join us as much as you want. Hi, Rob. What up? Lenny, hi. Gayla, we said hi to you. I said hi. Dana Dane, hello. Hey. Hi, Ray Fry. Morning. Tamara, hello. So how's everybody? Anything new? Hi, Jessica. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Dolores. Hello. Welcome to our Left Undone Live, Alia. Hi, Mark. Everybody's trickling in. Where I'm still well. How about you guys? Anybody else been fighting this? I know somebody, who was it last week? My RN friend, she was not doing good. She had a fever and chills and stuff. But so far, where I live, there's been, in this entire county that I live in, there's been like one death, thank goodness. But still, back home down in California, it's been big, but there's more people there too. Oh, thank you, Dolores. Hi, Cheryl. I appreciate that. Well, this week has been a little bit tough with my Left Undone, to be honest, because of some controversy on one of the group message boards, but I left. So I know, DG, I want my life back too. Oh my gosh. So I was whining. I'm like, I want to go out to restaurants. I work from home anyways. So it's like, I want to be able to go out. I want to go the parks, anything, like, let me out of here. And so I vented on my Facebook page to my people, my personal Facebook page. And one of my friends is an ER nurse. Was not the right thing to say. She was like, but because she's seen it firsthand, and I'm not bedside. So I admit it's not as easy to wrap your mind around when you are not affected by it every day like she is, So I'll be patient. I told her, well, I said, I'm just venting. I don't like it. This virus is retarded. Seriously, that's a bad word. I mean, a virus is, because that's like an unpolitically correct word to say anymore. I know. So, you know what I mean? This virus sucks. That's better. Tamara, Angus, why are you scared to say hi? Hello, welcome. Well, I know, right? Everybody's like, yeah. I mean, sometimes the trolls pop in, so I don't see my moderators yet. Hopefully they will be here to stop it, because they're super helpful when the trolls show up. Connie, you haven't been personally affected about it, so it doesn't sink in as much. Right, exactly. I mean, if I was still going to work in a hospital, I'm sure it would really hit me, more real, I guess, even though we know it's real, um but it's just like, come on. And I know things take time, just like this stupid investigation. Like, come on, arrest somebody, get this show on the road with these murder charges and find these kids, you know? So, what do you guys think? I think something's gonna happen. All that stuff that Lori's attorney means, whatever his name is requesting. It's weird. And apparently, watching some of the other experts on this and the channels that talk about and review it, they basically say everything they're asking for is going to get quashed because it's an open investigation. Hi, Marilyn, snow remover. Hello, hello. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't work in law at all. So it's taking so long to get something on Chad. I know. And I know they're just trying to be like, have all the ducks in the row, but hey, we're impatient for a month with this virus. We're waiting 6 months for this crap. You know what I mean? Like, you're not talking to a patient crowd out here in real world. I think Tammy's autopsy results are in. I think they must be too. That's my guess, because now that they're saying, investigation for murder, conspiracy for murder, blah, 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 whatever the new thing that the investigation for the attorney general is saying, I really think that they have something. I just really do, Hi, Audrey. How are you? So I think things are going to, I said this last week though, I think things are going to happen. I think Chad will be arrested. Over Tammy. I think they have something. It's way suspicious. They cannot, if they didn't find something physical in her body, a clogged artery, a heart attack, a stroke, if they didn't find that when they were doing the autopsy, like the regular stuff you die from, PE, pulmonary embolism, brain, embolism, like anything that you would normally die of unexpectedly, if they didn't find one of those things, they have to know that something else went on, right? So if it's poison or whatever, I think they'll be able to figure it out. But I just think all the lab testing and retesting and double testing and all that stuff takes so much time, Hi, Christina from Fort Hood, Texas. Yeah, and I agree, Christina. That's what we're thinking. I think that they have the autopsy results, and I think that they didn't find anything logical that killed her, because I think that would have been released right away. Oh, Tammy died of she died of a heart attack, or she had a stroke and died in her sleep. I think if they would have found anything that was really like a common way that you wouldn't be killed, I think we would have heard a long time ago. Don't you? Don't you guys think? I do. I think so. And same with Alex. I think if they found something legit, a stroke, an aneurysm, a pulmonary embolism, like those are physical things that they could open up your body and see, embalmed or not, oh, look at all this heart, clogged arteries, massive heart blowout, head, or, heart attack, MI, myocardial infarction. So I just think that, the embalming obviously probably would, but I was just reading something that somebody that was embalmed like 20 or 10 years ago was exhumed, and they were able to find that they were murdered somehow. So yeah, I'm trying to read you guys' remarks. South Africa, Allison. You are far away. What time is it there? Foul play has been found by medical examiners. It was natural. Would have known. Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying, Christina. if it was something that would be a logical death, they would have released it on time. Tammy's autopsy results are back. It is shown that she had, well, Emma thinks she had heart failure, and we've gone over this. It's not heart failure. You die slowly from heart failure, and it's a diagnosis that your body starts shutting down systems because your heart's not pumping. You have swelling. Heart failure isn't boom gone. Myocardial infarction does kill you right away. It can, but they would be able to see that. They could, even with being embalmed, they would be able to see that. Does anyone know how Lori is housed in that jail? Is she around other women and possibly gathering them, or is she in solitary? Originally, when they gave a comment about, or they interviewed somebody from the jail, like a spokesperson, they said that they don't really put anybody in a separate area, that mostly unless they really think somebody's going to kill them or something, I guess. I mean, there are people that she may have a private cell, but I think she's around the general population. Hi, Purple Toes. You caught alive. Yay. What about social distancing? How are they doing that in the jail? Like, my mom is in an assisted living. I would imagine maybe they're doing the same kind of thing. Like, you have to eat in your cell. My mom has to eat in her room. They're not serving anything in the cafeteria. And probably encouraging them to stay 6 feet apart if they let them out and whatever, I want to say playground, but you're fine, Jessica. Everybody's been really well behaved so far, so you're good. Christina, I'm very surprised no one has been released from the jail, has not come through to talk for their 15 minutes. I know. I keep waiting for that. I'm like, somebody on a message board or something's going to say, I was in jail with her. Whoa, we're all going to go, what? Come out, call me. I want to talk to you. Do you have the photo of her refusing Justin's Lum call? I saw it somewhere and cannot find it. I believe it's on one of his posts on his Justin Lum Facebook page. I didn't screenshot it, but I can look and see if it's there. But he put money on her books for him to take the call, and she accepted that or something like that. But then when the call went through, she declined it. She's probably just playing her little game. Oh, okay, let me pretend I'm going to go ahead and talk to him and get these news people all riled up. And then I'm going to say, I'm Lori Vallow. No, thank you. I don't want to talk to you. No comment. You know how she does. My sound okay, you guys? Because I forgot to plug in my microphone again, so it's my laptop's sound. It was so dumb of Alex to miss hitting Tammy when then she died a couple weeks later. Hello. I know. Obvious much? They're kind of dumb for criminals. I mean, hopefully most criminals are dumb enough to do stupid stuff that gets them caught. Okay, good. Good. My sound's good. Yeah, there is sensible crime. He pats Lori's bottom. It's clear as mud. No, mud, that's the wrong word. That's the opposite. It's clear as day. It's clear as the blue sky that he pats her bottom on that video at the storage unit. He definitely does. So, let's see. So you guys, I don't know if y'all saw my last two videos, the one where there were postings on a message board that the Release Lori Vallow page was run by Joseph Murray. People are still not completely convinced. Fingers are pointing to the Stacey Norton dude. He's not connected to this case. So honestly, I don't get why he would spend that much time if that's his, but I still haven't seen real proof. People have been saying there's proof, there's 100% proof, there's proof. I haven't seen any real proof that it's him besides a little BI on a message board, calling me names. So I don't know. I don't like whether it's the Murrays or not, whether Joseph Murray is involved in any way. He is a cheerleader on that Release Lori Vallow page, and I think that's crappy. That alone looks bad. Like, either shut up. Hi, Muna. Yeah. Sorry, my like clear as mud. Wait, I'm like, mud isn't clear. um, so with that being said, they are, I don't care if they're not saying anything, they're saying something. By hitting that, all those nasty memes about Kay and Larry and government being, fascist in Idaho, and they need, all this crap that he's saying on that message board, and Lori Vallow is being held for too much bail and all this stuff. Joe Murray is on there all the time, liking those memes. It looks bad. It makes him look like he has something to do with it. Yeah, and Dolores, yeah. So there's a Release Lori Vallow page on Facebook, and it's a cause page. So anybody can see what's being posted. Whoever's doing it censors almost anything negative you say about his page or about Lori. And he speaks out with memes and stuff against Kay and Larry, calls them the evil grandparents from hell and all this stuff like that. Yeah. Maria, Joseph Murray involved himself when he wrote to you. He's an obvious follower of your every word. Well, hi, Joseph. Yeah. You know what? And if people that are going to, threaten with lawsuits and stuff, he should just shut up. He's involved with a family that is in a huge public profile case. Huge. You either shh or you deal with it, or you deal with it. How many people are following this story? This is one of there was on true crime yesterday. It was a true crime video someone shared with me, and I saw it. That YouTube, there was a criminal defense attorney being interviewed on there, and she's like, I've never seen anything like it. Like, this case is insane. And she flat out says, these are just these aren't coincidental. All these people dropping like flies around Lori Vallow. That's not a coincidence. I mean, it's obvious to the rest of us that that's not a coincidence, right? Yeah. Hector and his wife, I thought they were the ones running initially because they are all over that page. And the little girl that made the I don't know, she's got like 13 peoples on her YouTube subscribers on her YouTube channel, but she made a video flat out saying that it's Stacey Norton, showing his family, showing his house, and unless that person isn't even related to this case, right? So unless that person is absolutely for a fact mentioned, yep, I'm running that page, or you've seen him posting, I don't think you can just tell somebody that they're doing that. I mean, and make a whole public video about them. I mean, you're setting a family up for attack, that, I mean, no matter how weird Stacey Norton is, I don't think it's yeah, maybe he's running that page and maybe he deserves what he gets, but I wouldn't ever, ever, ever say it's a fact unless I knew absolutely for a fact. And so many people have said, we have proof, we have evidence, because he types the same and writes the same, okay, 90%, I'll say, okay, maybe it's Stacey Norton. I'll give you 90%. But that 10% in anybody's mind is the one you got to pay attention to, because I would just think it was completely wrong to just flat out accuse somebody. As you can see, when I mentioned on my video, I told you guys this is internet gossip. Dana, I'm supposed to be working, but I can't stay away from talking about this case. Ugh, I'm so addicted to this case. I know, we are so in all of this. We're so invested, aren't we? Super invested. And if you guys aren't subscribers, I would love for you to subscribe, because we do this live every Saturday morning. So I think you have to close the chat to hit subscribe or like, or close the chat to hit like, and then open it back up. But the likes help me. The subscriptions help me, keep this channel going. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Good morning, stay-at-home mom detective. I like that one. Wish we had this when I was a stay-at-home mom. My kids would have been like, "Mom, mom." I've been like, "Hold on, I'm working on a case." She loves her red lipstick. I know. She's so weird. I mean, I don't like. Thank you, L Walker. You liked. You're not really invested auditioning the auditors. Matthews. Oh, Foul Life 77888. I'm glad you found my channel. I'm glad you found my channel too. Lori's background is fascinating. People who knew her said they honestly believe she was a loving and caring person. What is that word? Okay, so I believe that I've said this again. I believe that Lori can chameleon whatever she wants people to believe about her or see about her. I think she can pretend to be a very loving, kind person because that's what's working for her at the time. There's always, if she has narcissistic personality disorder or any of those other personality disorders, they're not considered anything that you can plead insanity on or anything like that. But I also think this whole mindset with this crazy portals and cult thing and, Chad Daybell and all his visions, and I think it threw her over the edge. I really do. And I think she's brainwashed into already being like a weak-minded person, not weak-minded, but a narcissist. And then I think all this came along. Obviously, she's a super selfish person. I mean, so I don't know. But I think that getting involved with these people really did a number to her to make her really, really an evil person at this point. Mommy D, my friends, hello. And then, I have to say, as far as the Daybell kids go, I tried to call my daughter a little while ago and she didn't answer because how old is she? 26. Yeah, she's 26. Sorry. I have 4 kids. It's hard to keep them straight now that they're adults because I keep thinking they can't be that old. I tried to call her a little while ago because I wanted to ask her if I was involved in something like this story as your mother, I know you don't know exactly how you would react, but as an adult, life can suck, man. Life can suck. Like shit happens and life can suck. And the Daybell kids, everybody's like, poor them. A lot of people are like, poor them. I feel bad. I do feel bad for them. They're innocent in this, hopefully. But at the same time, what about the moral obligation? 2 missing kids. Number one, 2 missing kids for 6 months. We've gone through winter, fall, winter, now spring. Where are they? So I can't really feel super sorry for them. I mean, I feel sorry for anybody that's related to Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow. Yeah, I feel bad for them because they got dealt a really crappy, crappy family members. And so I feel really sorry for them in that way. But I think it's something that you just have to go, okay, we need the truth. And also, Chatty Daddy could probably get himself off a little easier if he throws Lori under the bus and tells everybody what happened. He could probably plea bargain. And I agree, Sensible. I feel sorry for them. I want to be clear. And adults have a hard time. Things have gone on in our adult lives that are really, really hard. And it's really hard to wrap your mind around. And I don't wish this on anybody. But I also, if it was my parent, and we don't know what they're doing behind closed doors, we don't know. I would be really, really sad if I didn't encourage them to tell the truth. And again, we don't know what's happening behind closed doors. But what I don't like, we don't know what's happening behind closed doors. But what looks really bad is Emma making faces when they're investigating missing children, and them being on that release the Vallow page, and you know, out speaking, blaming people. Oh my gosh, people think my dad did this. My aunt, they exhumed her body without asking us. All this stuff. It's just, be quiet. You know what I mean? Like, it makes them look bad. And yes, I think they're brainwashed. I agree. I think they were raised thinking this. I completely agree. I'm just talking about what I would do or what I think my kids would do. And obviously everybody's raised differently, but my kids are super independent, and they have been, and super headstrong. And, my daughter would, if I date somebody that she doesn't like, she's going to let me know, so, I mean, it's just tough. Like, it's just such a sad story. And it's just so frustrating that these kids are still missing. And there's people out there that think, oh, Jay Palos, Emma is Chad Daybell, one of Chad Daybell's daughters. And she was behind a news camera one time. Early on, they were in front of the Daybell's house on the news lady was there, and she pulled up behind her and just started making like faces and sticking out her tongue and stuff right on the news. And, it just shows a lack of maturity, obviously. I mean, this is serious. There's people dead, and there's missing children. So, Tamara, my daughter would totally stick with the truth for me or against me, only the truth. Yeah. And, I mean, my son-in-law is a pastor. My daughter, has been very involved in the Christian church since she was a young girl. And I think as hard as it would be, there's a moral sense of obligation to do the right thing. Just like Larry. Hi, Trevor. Thank you, Trevor, for your donation. You're so sweet. Thank you. It's going okay. How are you? You staying well? Hi, Katrina. Oh, Walrus 373. I look beautiful today? Well, thank you. I have good days and bad days. Right? Don't we all? Yeah, stay at home mom. Tamara, I agree with you. I raised my kids to always tell the truth no matter what it is or who it involves. Yeah. I have a friend, an old friend, long time ago. He said to me, family wouldn't ask if you did it. They would help you bury a body. That was like some weird saying he had all the time. And I'm like, no, I didn't know, and I mean, I loved my dad, he was a great guy. But I would be sick if he was involved in something like this. I'm good, Katrina. I'm good. Thank you. Tamara, all cults send up waiting for a UFO to pick them up, or suicidal. Not unless your family is the mafia. Okay, that's true. I mean, they could be a type of a mafia, right? And then somebody pointed out, to see another side of it, maybe they're afraid for their lives too. Like, if this is as big and people are as involved as we think, who's to say if they don't put pressure on Chad that somebody in their little crazy group is going to off them, On Audrey, on local news, a reporter named Julie, yeah, when Emma did that, yeah. So you could probably Google it or find it on YouTube. I tried to find the clip the other day, and I'll look for it again because I can throw it in one of my videos. Call me Dells. Okay. D's, and you're the best at this. D's, like, I'm really bad pronouncing names. We've all established that. I've been told 100 times that I pronounce everything wrong. So is it Dells? Maria. Dells. And thank you for the donation. Thank you so much. So I didn't see the L at first when you put it big. Dells. And thank you. Appreciate the compliment. I think it was Chad with the mask trying to shoot Tammy since he ran behind the house. Did we ever find out Chad came out when Tammy yelled for him? Yeah, that's a good question. Like, people think it's Alex, but I'm still waiting to hear about this FBI going into, what was that store? Capella's, and having film of Chad buying a ski mask, but that was after that shooting. So we were like, maybe he was returning it. But yeah, he ran around. You could have come back to your door and been like, what's going on? Oh, thank you, Melanie. You love how thorough I am. Yeah, this will be like 55 videos, this one. And I feel bad because the podcast platform is only still on number 15, but I want to keep going making you guys videos, and something happens all the time. And then I want to throw some new cases in there like I did. And then I have to go back and edit each and every one of these now because people on the podcast don't like the silences when you're seeing pictures and stuff. So it's like, go back and edit them all out, and it takes another time, it takes a long time. So I'll get there eventually, but they're definitely behind on the podcast. But you know what? The podcast doesn't have ads or anything. There's no super big incentive, you know what I mean, to do it in two places when people can watch it here. Katrina, sorry, my gosh, I think I need new glasses. Do you think they're cooperating with wonder if he's already cooperating with FBI to get a fair deal for himself? What do you think? Maybe. I mean, that would be great. I would hope that would be good. Wonder who bought the tombstone. Peggy, the tombstone is gorgeous, and Chad has nothing to do with Chad on there. So I don't think Chad was involved in it. Or else Lori said, yeah, you can go buy her tombstone, but make sure your name isn't on it. Because Lori, this is how I picture Lori from the little interviews. I just picture her as like a snippy little Valley Girl brat. Are there any channels similar to yours that you enjoy watching? Would you consider collaborating with someone? I would consider collaborating with somebody. Other people love Scott Reich. She's an attorney. He does a good job. There's Linda. She's pretty new, but she's got a huge following. She does a lot of cases. She was really invested in the Gannon case. What's her name? Something crime. And I like the Crime Talk one. They don't get as deep. Like yesterday when they did the one about Lori Vallow, they got a lot of details wrong. They said that JJ and Tylee are half siblings with the same mother, which isn't true. Adopted siblings. And they said a couple things wrong in there. So they're just kind of like a news reporter. They're not like digging as deep as we are. Yeah, Linda, that's her name. What's her name? What's her show? Jessica, what's her, it's something crime something. She seems very sweet, and she seems like she's doing a great job on her channel. Lori loves money so much. How come she never got a damn job yet, right? How come? Apparently she used to cut hair or something once or twice. It's a crime. There you go. So I'm starting to feel my little coffee tickle. He's a lawyer, Crime Talk is. Is that the Scott Reich one? Reich? There's another one where there's two ladies that they're doing it remote right now, but they're usually in a newsroom. What's that one? I love Scott Reich, and yours the best. Oh, thank you, Christina. So I watched him for the first time because somebody said that he was really good. I did watch him, and I thought it was good. He was like, poor Lori can't get a break. Poor Lori, everything goes wrong for her. I like his dry sarcasm. And he's a lawyer, and he was explaining the whole criminal thing, like all this stuff's going to get quashed. Did you see it? And he said that a criminal lawyer would have had the client go ask for all this stuff because they don't have to show it to the defense. But all the stuff that they're trying to subpoena has to be, the DA gets to see it too. Okay, Crime Talk. Yes, Scott. Okay, so what's the other one? The other one. It's like Crime Talk Daily or something. Yeah, Susie, It's a Crime is Linda. Thank you, DG. Keep it up. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. The Lori Vallow Then and Now. I haven't heard of that one, Refry. Betty Spaghetti. I'm a homemaker and proud to take care of my family. I don't expect MAC makeup, manicures, and hair extensions, though. Right. I stayed home for 12 years with my kids. I had 3 kids in 4 years and then another one 5 years later. It was a lot cheaper to stay home with them than to work. But there was a lot of sacrifices involved in that, right? I mean, I didn't have, I bought my makeup at CVS. I, got my haircut maybe once every 6 months. I wore, the same clothes all the time. And I lived in Southern California, which isn't cheap, So I was very proud to stay home with my kids. And then I went to nursing school while they were little too. So Lori doesn't come across as, I don't work because I want to take care of my kids. She comes across as, you need to take care of me because I'm special. That's the vibe I get. I don't know. I've never met the woman personally, but I don't like her. I'll tell you that right now. I watch all court proceedings, Casey Anthony till now and before every day. Oh, okay. Casey Anthony is another. Oh, I can't believe that woman got off. Thank you, Katrina. Appreciate it. Look at you with your euro giving me. Thank you. I know people keep saying it's hilarious when I imitate Lori. I'll keep doing it because I like imitating her because she's a weirdo. I don't like her. Prosecutors say any possible bail reduction should be dependent on her complying with that order of show good cause for why the defendant cannot pay the order of the kids. Where are the kids? Do you really think Lori Vallow would be in jail and stay there if she could produce her children? Do you really think that? Because the crazies out there are saying it's a custody battle, which it is not. We all know that. It might be now, but it wasn't then when she got rid of him and flew to Hawaii and danced on the beach and had malachite ring and bought stuff on Amazon before Tammy was born for their wedding, before Tammy was dead, for their wedding, So, I can't. Right, baby doll. People say the kids are dead. Lori says they're okay. Who believes Lori? She lies about everything. There's been no proof that those kids are alive since the days they each went missing. Nothing. No sign of life. So if we don't want them to be dead. We don't want them to be dead. But it's looking more and more like that because why would Lori stay in jail? Lori Vallow. You can't get your hair extensions there. Well, maybe you can because Paul Mitchell did drive up and made that look really weird, like she had some insight going on. Also, Joseph's brother, Dawson, Joseph said he doesn't work at Rexburg. I hope that's true because that would be really big conflict of interest. And then that guy that's running for sheriff, John Virgin, in their town, if I were him, I would tell that, please don't endorse me to any of those people because he actually was the one that escorted Lori back from Hawaii on the plane. Now he's running for sheriff. And now people are on the Daybell side are promoting and endorsing him and putting it as their Facebook background. Joseph is. So I wouldn't want to be endorsed by them if I was an upstanding guy right now. I'd be like, there's too much crap going on in your family that we don't know what's happening. Please don't endorse me. Because if he's a good guy, he's a good guy, right? And he actually would look bad because he is the one that took her from Hawaii. So Lori thought she was so smart she would never be caught. She's waiting for the 7/20 for the world to end. I can't wait for that day. Maybe we'll be free from our homes by then too. Maybe freaking coronavirus will end and we can get out on 7/20. I'm just right now, I'm mad. I'm madder right now at this coronavirus because what's the date? The 18th? So when's the 24th? I was supposed to be going to Kauai on the 24th. I had to cancel my trip to Hawaii. And I don't like canceling my vacations because you don't get them very often. You know what I mean? Like you look forward to it. I love to travel. I'm a traveler, and I don't get to do it as much as I would like to. So I had to cancel my trip. And then I started booking another trip, and my daughter's like, "Don't do that." I'm like, "Oh, I want to. How about August? Can I go in August somewhere?" Sometimes my daughter. And then this was my daughter says to me, she's pregnant and she's gonna have a baby, and she drives. I have to drive 12 hours to get to her. Right? I fly. I'm a flyer. I was an ex-flight attendant. I hate road trips. I'm not a road tripper unless it's less than 2 hours. I will fly anywhere and everywhere. A neighbor's going to start making noise. I might have to close that window if you guys hear noise. He's always out there with like power tools and stuff. So my daughter's like, okay, here's what you're going to do. 3 weeks before the baby's born, you have to drive here. Do not get on an airplane, and you're going to quarantine yourself for 2 weeks before the baby's born so you can see the baby. I'm like, what? Okay. I mean, I guess if I have to. But I said, well, driving, I got to stop at rest stops and everything. I'm going to get exposed to something that's out there, same as an airplane. Anyways, how about if I just get an airplane and I wear a mask and I don't touch anything? Just sit like this the whole time. It won't be. Virgin is obviously more of a politician than a sheriff. Yeah, maybe. I said, I don't know. I never heard of him until last week when everybody's like, fact, he did escort her to Rexburg from Hawaii. And now he's running for sheriff. I mean, he might be a great guy. I don't know him. I know nothing about him, but I wouldn't want any Daybell associate to endorse me if I was running for anything. Thanks, but no thanks. You can donate anonymously. Cheap flights right now. Yeah, I know. I booked a trip to Greece for the other day. I just held it. I didn't pay for it. I decided not to for September. Like, can I go? I want to go somewhere. You know, as soon as I became an empty nester, I'm like, my mission in life is to work and travel. And so far, it's not going very well. If the kids are alive, whoever has them could take a photo with the kids holding a newspaper if she doesn't want them to be bought to court. Exactly. It's very simple. Send a anonymous, can you guys hear that saw noise? Wait, it's going to happen again in a second. If you want, because my window's open, it's right there. Yes, Jessica's reminding you to like, share, comment, support. And in Idaho, there are a lot of super religious people. There are a lot of offshoots of Mormonism. Yeah, that's what I'm finding out, Marielle. I didn't know that before. I have friends that are Mormons, but everybody I know has been like mainstream LDS. I never knew that there was, except for the show on TV with all the sister wives and all that, which I was like, I don't even think they're really Mormon, but maybe they are. I don't know. But to me, it didn't seem like it because they don't support polygamy, right? So it doesn't make any sense. Okay, so far, if it gets loud, let me know, okay? Air quality suspect on planes, even with masks. I know. It's recirculated air. It's gross. It's a petri dish. I know. I worked on airplanes for years. I was a flight attendant my first career, and I was always getting sick on that. And you can't really, it's really hard to wash your hands even as a flight attendant, you know. People are in the bathroom. You're serving drinks. Somebody wants another drink. Yeah, you have hand sanitizer and stuff like that. But being a nurse, I was able to wash my hands every minute I touch something, really. But yeah. So yeah, I got norovirus. My mom and I both got norovirus after we went. My cousin died. My cousin was like 43 years old, and we flew back to Ohio to go to her funeral. My mom and I hadn't seen my mom in like 2 weeks before this. So I picked her up. We got on the plane. Flew to Ohio, went to the wake. And then the day of the funeral, the night before the funeral, my mom was puking and everything. She was so sick. And like half an hour later, I was as sick as she was. You know, we got it on the plane. I mean, I hadn't seen her in 2 weeks, and we both come down with it literally within an hour. Peggy Williams. I've always been involved with law enforcement. I believe the kids are dead. Yeah, I agree. I hate saying that, honestly. Going to a beauty contest, being in beauties in 30s can lead someone into thinking themselves too much attention on exterior being. Don't say kids are missing. Their whereabouts are known by Lori. Right. They're missing to us, but Lori knows where they are. Lori and Chad, I guarantee Chad knows. Don't you think Chad knows? I think he helped her move in and out of that storage. That's the other thing that the criminal defense lawyer said they looked bad. Nobody goes in and out of a storage 9 times like that. You move your grandma's stuff into storage and you put it there and then you leave and you come back in a year. Like, you don't go in and out and in and out. So that made him look bad right there. In there that says that the girl says that JJ loved this toy called Ducky. And he took it, he was having it all over. Loved this toy called Ducky when she was there babysitting. Where's Ducky? Like, is Ducky missing? Or was Ducky found? You know? That right there, I'd love to know where Ducky is. Julie, you are Jewish and you live in Idaho. You are brave. Was it documented they went in and out of storage 9 times? Yeah, there's video. There's video of them going in and out of storage. East Idaho News did a great piece on it, Nate Eaton, about showing them in and out over in the timeline of it. She opened it on October 1st. She showed up with a man on October 2nd. We now believe is Chad because he taps her butt. And they made an enhanced video. And then on October 3rd, her and Alex come there. And then Alex comes back and forth a lot into that storage. So 9 times, I think, is the total until they abandoned it. And in abandoned it, there's pictures of the kids in there. There's blankets with the kids' faces in there. Chad's days are numbered. Grand jury is going to indict him, Mike Griffin. Yeah, can they hurry up, though? What 17-year-old goes anywhere without her phone? Oh, right? And Tylee, did you see her in those videos? She's a headstrong little girl, and she's the voice of reason with her mother. She's like, calm down. She kept bringing her mom back to reality, bringing her mom down when she was in that interview about the purse. I don't see Tylee going, okay, mommy, I'll stay in hiding, mommy. That's not the kind of girl she was. People say Annie has spoken out about Tylee. Like, Tylee would go toe to toe with her mother. So she's not a sweet little, like, I'm sure she's sweet. That's not what I mean. She's not like mommy's girl, whatever mommy says. That's not the kind of girl she is from people that have known her and said stuff. Yeah, and then, the Shannon, they were in and out to take and remove the seat and to attempt to kill Melanie's ex. Well, that wasn't, right. So the Jeep that was involved, and I don't understand. They know that it was the Jeep that was involved in this hi, Cassie. I think that they took the stuff out of the car so they could shoot at her cousin's house, at Brandon. Because East Idaho knows when they said that, it made perfect sense. You can't open the back window of the Jeep with the tire there. And if Alex or whoever is a big guy back there, they would need that seat out to be able to aim and crouch down. And thank God they're a crappy shoot. And then somebody was driving though, right? Like, there had to be a getaway driver. Maybe that's why Lori thought she was a vampire. Zombie. Yeah, she's a zombie. Because Tylee wouldn't do everything Lori told her. Yeah. Tylee knew too much. Tylee was there when that shooting happened, and the criminal defense lawyer said that the way that Tylee spoke, it seemed like kind of rehearsed. I don't know if that's the word she used, but when she spoke to them after the shooting, her demeanor and the way she spoke seemed like it was, zombies. Isn't this the weirdest case you've ever heard of in your life? Oh, sorry. You hit a message? Oops. That's okay. That person can type it. Zulema or Melanie drove. Yeah. Maybe I would think maybe probably Zulema is a mystery, you guys. Somebody needs to dig deep in that lady. What the heck? Teenage step go without their phones. Step, you mean don't? Yeah. Don't. Okay, when my kids were teenagers, the only way I could really punish them was with that phone. I'd call Sprint and I'd say, temporarily disconnect this phone, because they'd be like, you know, and I'd be like, I don't even have to take it from you. I'm just turning it off. Can you turn my phone on now, please? I'll be good. Tomorrow. You know, that was my biggest negotiating tool, was that phone when they were teenagers. Turn off your phone. I didn't even have to ground them or anything. It was actually quite an easy punishment, because Sprint I'd be just like, yeah, I'm grounding my son. Can you turn off his phone? You know, you still have to pay for it. I'm like, fine by me. Just turn it off. I'll call you back when I want to turn it on. And now you can just go online and do it. No friends or acquaintances of Zulema or Melanie want their 15 minutes of fame. Can't believe no one is talking. I know. Right? Like, somebody talk. Tylee knew way too much. She gained a lot of stress weight in August and September. I bet she threatened to tell. She did. She looked a lot bigger in that Yosemite, in the Yellowstone picture than she did in July. And that was only a couple months. She did, like, she gained a lot of weight, Tylee. She was probably stress eating for sure. Zulema has 6 exes, doesn't she? I've heard that. I guess I haven't dug deep enough on Zulema. It's not the weirdest, but it's crazy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's just, and it's so involved. There's so many levels to this story. Oh, you think the back seat was high enough that he could get a good aim from the driver's seat out the back window? Maybe got the other one out of the way so he could, the other seat out of the way for what? Why would he have gotten it out of the way? Just to make a better aim? So you think he could do both? You think he could shoot him and be the driver? That's really brave. Zulema's ex states he's undocumented. I don't know her last name, or I would definitely help out looking into her. Pastenes? Zulema, Pastenes. No others in YouTube have anything in Zulema neither. Might need to do a little Zulema. But then I'll probably get an email from Zulema that, you know, thank you, Eleni. Appreciate the donation. Thank you so much. I'll get an email from Zulema being like, oh, I'm going to sue you. You're going to hear from my attorney. Probably why you missed. Yeah, maybe. Pastenes Porter Hunter. Those are her name. Those were her maiden or previous married names. FBI needs to grill Alex's wife. She would be easy to turn. Zulema, you think? Maybe. I mean, if she doesn't want to go to jail forever. I can't see Chad lasting. Oh, Jane West says, I can't see Chad lasting long in prison. He looks too much of a pretty boy. Well, Lori made him a little prettier. He's going back to looking a little more, what did everybody call him? Potato? Chad the potato. Chad's little friend Julie is a hot mess as well. She's another fake. She claims to have visions. Oh, yeah. Julie Rowe. I did a whole video on Julie Rowe and all her inconsistencies. I'm surprised I didn't hear from her. But she is a hot mess. I think she means of a pretty boy, like a little wimpy boy, you know, like not a man's man, you know. You know, he's going to get pounded in the jail. You got to be like tough if you're in prison. And jail for Chad will be like, come here, let me tell you a story about my near-death experience and what I can see. You know that crap that Chad, did you hear that stuff that Chad told Tammy that her grandmother was visiting him, and her grandmother's like, Tammy needs to stop playing Frontier World. She needs to stop that video game. Hi, Loose Can. I'm doing good. Thank you. And all these weird visions that Chad told Tammy that she better stop that. Her grandma wants her to stop playing video games. Like, probably, you know, we all were in, I don't know. I liked Farmville when it first came out and stuff. So I think like Frontierville must be something like that. And Tammy was in playing it. And Chatty Daddy told her grandma came to him in a vision and she said, you better stop. Gosh, that would have been a good way to control my children when they were little. Guess what? I got a vision last night and you're not allowed to play with your Xbox anymore. Your grandpa said, so you better no more Xbox. My vision, and you know, I have visions. Yeah, good for Chad. He'll see his inmates coming in advance. JR is weird. She is weird. Melanie is pregnant. Yeah, that's what Brandon said. And you know, that day that they were following her into court, she looked a little poofy in the belly. God help that child. I mean, it's Ian, so hopefully Ian will come to his senses like he tried to at one point and take the baby and, you know, divorce her and or just keep her around so he can watch her. I don't know. Ian got involved in the wrong family, I'll tell you that. If Chad could see the future, he had seen him and Lori sitting in prison on death row. Exactly. He's a fake. Big faker. I forgot where, but her attorney addresses it all. Who knows? Yeah. I hope she doesn't give birth to a zombie. Oh, I know. Oh, please don't let that child be a zombie. Those people are, I'm sorry. I don't know. I can't. It's just, sometimes it's just, I'm just wondering who's going to make this movie. Reese Witherspoon? You know, she produces some decent, crazy stories. Has Colby made any new statements? I haven't seen anything. I think Ian is also whack job. DCF needs to be there when she gives birth. Oh, yeah. I can imagine being the labor and delivery nurse and knowing the story, what there's HIPAA, and being like, poor baby, run, go free. Chad will have a lot of cigs and Cheetos in prison. Chatty Daddy. Lori told, did you get anything from Joseph Murray's attorney? Any more threats? No. When I asked him where the children were, I said, oh, where are the children? And he said, I owe you nothing. This is the last contact you're going to have for me except through my attorney. So far, nothing. Not even a cease and desist letter or anything. I didn't write him back. I don't want to talk to him. He's just a kid and he doesn't, you know, he's on the wrong side of right here. You know, Joseph, he needs to open his eyes. I mean, everybody's like the Daybell kids, you know, it's really hard for them. Well, maybe their spouses need to kind of go, I'm here for you, babe. Let's, you know, do the right thing. And again, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors. We don't know what they're saying back there, but they are supporting that Release Lori Vallow page, and I think that's crappy. I thought I read that 2 Melanie's children were determined zombies. Yeah, that was what Ian's statement that he backpedaled on. He said that she said something about that 2 of her kids were already zombies, and she was worried. I just went on the Release Lori Vallow page after I bashed them. They set it up where I can't comment. They are shaking in their boots. They're guilty. Anytime you say anything on that, I'm surprised I haven't been booted from that page, but I'm more lurk than post. I've been told to keep up, you know, when I made a comment, keep up by the author. Like, but Chris Parrott and Ian Polsky work for Malaluka. Click like y'all. Yeah, I love that you guys remind people. Thank you so much. Catherine, we have toilet paper back on the shelves. Yay, we do too. I went to Safeway the other day. It was full of toilet paper. They still need me. Oh, maybe. I worked that page too, yeah. When Chad is convicted of murder and given the death penalty, I think Idaho needs to run his entire family out of state. I won't want to be their neighbor, right? They just need to go move and start a new life somewhere. Yeah, Delema's a weird girl, lady. You know. So yeah, Emma shut down her Facebook is gone. So the day that everybody came out with this, like, posting on the other message boards and stuff that Joseph was behind it, immediately Joseph's Facebook was gone. Emma's face was gone. She's not back yet. And for a minute, the Release Lori Vallow page was gone, which was weird. And then it came back. And I wasn't blocked because someone said, well, maybe you got blocked, but I wasn't blocked because I can see it. So I thought that was really bizarre if they're not connected. Now, this is a theory, could somebody in that family be paying Stacey Norton to run this page? Are there any connections from Stacey Norton to these people? Because Stacey Norton is the one that I've been bashed about, saying he runs the page. You know, it's really funny. The girl that started bashing me, that made that other little 6-minute video that took her till 5 a.m. to make. She went on one of these group pages and she found an old video of mine that was posted there, and she clicked on it and made a really nasty comment about it, but it bumped it up, and then people started liking it again and going to my video again. So she got me views. So I would thank her for that. That Joseph Murray guy is in a group page I'm in called Lori Vallow's Missing Children that I'm in because I went to his inbox and it says he's a mutual member. So he's watching these, you know, the groups. He's in the groups, I guess. He's not in our group, our Facebook group. I don't want him in there. He's not welcome. After he sent me nasty whatever. Marilyn Wood, Aval, another verse of warning, Doomsday Prepper site, Christopher Parrott, and Saros. Oh, Sosa. Yeah. Auditing the authors. You had a near-death experience? Do you see visions? Because my mother had one and she doesn't see visions. She actually had to be resuscitated when she had childbirth. She hemorrhaged and with my sister, and they had to resuscitate her, and she floated above her body and she went somewhere, she said. She saw flashes of things like her husband, my dad, and she was like, oh crap, you know, in her mind, like, he can't raise these 4 kids because he couldn't. My dad was very old school. He's from Greece. He sat on the couch. My mom did all the stuff in the house. If he cooked, he made a huge mess, and then she had to clean it up. Very old school. My parents, he would be like almost 90 now. But she had this near-death experience, and she told us about it. She said she floated above her body. She saw them trying to save her, and she saw flashes. She saw her, it was a Sunday morning, and she saw her sister and her mom in church lighting a candle. And then next thing she knew, I said, did you see the light? Did you see any of that other stuff? She said, no. She said, she didn't get that. She said, I didn't get that far. But then she said the next thing she remembered, she woke up and she thought it was a dream, you know, like the next day, because obviously like she was out. The nurses were like, oh, honey, we are so glad you're okay. And she was like, that was real? So yeah, it was real. And I was the oldest of 4 kids, and I was 12, and my sister was a newborn baby. Obviously, God was like, no, this lady can't leave these kids because that guy is not going to be a good housekeeper or child raiser. He was a great dad, but he was very old school. And he never changed a diaper in his life, my dad. Never. Not one diaper, 4 kids. You know. Emma no longer listed as a teacher in her old school. Oh, did she quit? Well, I feel sorry for Chad's kids. They're acting like idiots, and besides, they're adults. They need to take a stand for their murdered mother. Yeah. I mean, I felt bad that they're in this situation, but like I said, I think they need to do the right thing. There's a moral obligation. As hard as it is, yes, your family is going to be jacked up. It already is. Denial is a powerful thing. Don't deny denial, but facts are facts, and you cannot deny a fact. And there are 2 missing children, and their mother is dead, and the autopsy is taking forever. So they obviously didn't find something natural. And, you know, I'm sorry you were dealt a crappy hand in life and have this dad decided that, you know, get involved with this bimbo Lori was the right thing to do and kill your mother, but allegedly kill your mother. Allegedly. What happened yesterday with the bail hearing? They didn't have it. I heard the 24th, but then somebody said the 22nd. It's next week now. I guess they postponed it because of the coronavirus rules. They're on lower staff. They're not doing as many cases. So they didn't have it. They didn't have it yesterday. Next week. It's taking so long. Like, the day that they arrested Lori, I was like, oh my gosh, yay, it took forever. Now I'm waiting for the day that Chad gets arrested or indicted or, you know, something. Like, give us something. Where did you find that Rexburg picture? The one that says, in Rexburg, you're more apt to be killed by Lori Vallow? That one? Somebody had it. Send it to me. It was a meme. Somebody sent it to me. You want it? You can email me and I'll send you it at reapharmony@gmail.com. I'll send you a copy of it. Christina, if you want. You would like. And that is my email address if anybody wants to give us any good info or have any questions or any ideas. Hi, Islam. Yeah, the 24th, Kim. Okay. You can email me at reapharmony@gmail.com. And comments, I respond to comments on these videos. I do. My daughter-in-law is like, why do you even read them? I'm like, I read them because I like to interact with this whole thing, you know. So most of the time, I either like them, if I like them, or I heart them, or I comment back. So because they had a YouTube channel that was a conspiracy theory YouTube channel that they don't have anymore. It's still up, but they don't have it anymore. But anyways, they had like 500,000 subscribers, and she couldn't keep up the comments. I'm like, I got, 3,500 subscribers? I can probably keep up right now. I'm good. How are you, Islam? Check out Rexburg Rescue Run ran by Joseph Murray, a run for human trafficking. Oh, well, that's nice of him. There is no identifiable cult in this case, just strange beliefs. There is no group or organization outside the larger Mormon community that one could identify as a cult in this case. Yeah, so, but there, Christopher Parrott, all that thought process, Hector, his wife, the people that have gone to these meetings that they have, these secret meetings where they talk about the portals. Can you hear that now? Because he's running that saw again. Anyways, all that might not be a big cult, but I think they were trying to make a cult, and it's not as big maybe as they wanted it to be. Thank you, Audrey. $5. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, you guys are paying for my mom's assisted living, right? Because those places are freaking expensive. She was like, went out in the hall because they're supposed to stay in the rooms and stuff. And then some lady coughed on her. I'm like, why did you get close enough to get coughed on? And then everybody's freaking out. She's like, oh my gosh, if she has coronavirus, we're all wiping out that assisted living. So I'm like, Mom, don't go out of your room. My daughter sent her puzzles. My sister sent her puzzles. My daughter sent her coloring books. Like, just keep busy in your room. Don't get sick, because she's 83. You know, elderly people do not do well. Lori and her group know people in high places, hence the circus. Yeah. I can't wait till the whole truth comes out. Thank you, Peggy. Appreciate it. It's going well. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Let me fact check, make sure. What is that? Okay. Yeah, fact check, whatever. I missed it. Deb Lyons. Hi, Catherine. It's a pleasure to meet you. You too. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are super. I have such a nice group of people that follow my channel. Just so nice. Like, I'm really, really happy with the people that follow my channel. I think the media has played up the cult connection just because people have strange beliefs doesn't make them dangerous cult members. So you're like Richard, I think, and they're their own little crazy beliefs. There's not like an extended group of these people. It's just a small group of people with crazy beliefs. That's what you're saying? Thank you, Aslam. Oh, yeah. There's 170 of you here, 172. That's super awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, thank you, Dolores. Zulu says that's what a cult is. And then they grow. They have cult-like beliefs for sure. Their belief system is cult-like. I mean, it's not a normal belief system, you know? Nice people. Yeah, Tracy, right? Like button. Guys, thank you. Thank you. She wanted a cult for sure, Kathy. Yeah. Yeah. Families led by malignant narcissists can be like a cult. That makes sense, right? Makes a lot of sense. Oh, your father. Oh, yeah. Your father broke his neck as a teenager. Okay. And that's what we were asking about. Who said they had a near-death experience? You did, right? People being killed makes them dangerous people. Yep. Unfortunately, I don't think they will spend the money to investigate Joseph Ryan's death. Lori gets a pass on that one. Yeah. I wish they would, because that one's suspicious right off the bat. Now, hindsight, it's very suspicious. And what about Stacy, Lori's sister that her and Alex were involved with, and Alex was using her credit cards and stuff? What about that one? I think that's where it started. Chad did. Yeah. Her BK lawyer too. Oh, yeah. And her bankruptcy lawyer died an unexpected death. And when Lori faked, from what we could find, Lori made a fake Facebook and was commenting on his wife, saying, I lost someone recently too. And it was around the same time Joe died, or close to it, within that year or so. Many mainstream LDS are preppers, but this group is taking it to another level. They not only believe is prepping, but as they get excommunicated, they're creating their own offshoot of Mormonism. Yeah. And I see nothing wrong with prepping. Obviously, we look at everybody didn't have toilet paper a month ago, So it is nice. It is a good idea to keep, what you need in case, or earthquake, whatever, you can't get to the store, whatever happens. It's definitely a good idea to have what you need in your home so you can eat and wipe your behind. Apparently, that's really, really, really important. She got the idea to kill her husband for insurance money from Ryan's death, and the money she received from that. Yeah, that probably kind of started the ball rolling, right? Like, oh, because she was known to basically, someone somewhere said that she was like blabbing about getting the money and being really happy about getting the money from Joe Ryan's death. So that probably is like, oh, Well, they're not a necessary person anyways in my life, so I might as well just get money from them. After a quick search, I couldn't find anything saying Colby was at the pool party. I swear I heard it on Zab Girl video, but I could be remembering it correctly. Well, Colby came over that day after Charles was shot. He was told that Charles had a heart attack because that's her go-to story for all these people that she doesn't want to tell that Alex shot him. Colby didn't find out until he came over that day. This is from Colby's mouth, that he was actually shot. So I'm assuming that day was when that pool party was going on. Who was at that pool party? What kind of people were there? Who are they? Why haven't they told us? Who are they here? Like, talk to us. Who was at the pool party? We want to know. We want to interview you. We want to know how the pool party went. What was up with the toilet paper, white toilet paper? Stephanie, nobody could get toilet paper when they put us all on Corona social distancing. The whole world went and got all the toilet paper and hoarded it. Because apparently you can eat that. I don't know. It's so dumb. It's like, why toilet paper? And there's not really a shortage of toilet paper. There's not. Everybody just hoarded it. I thought Cole got the text and didn't know till the next day. Oh, was that the next day, Jessica? I'll have to go back and watch. I have the raw video of Justin Lum with Colby, and I've never really sat through the whole raw video. Find the guest list. Yeah. Did you send out invites? Shooting party. Barbecue on me. Come on over. Dead ex-husband party. Happened in Australia too. It's dumb. Yeah, it's so dumb. Like, right? I don't know. I mean, I understand like getting masks and food, but I don't. So why you would hoard toilet paper? You couldn't even. I still haven't even gone through mine. I had my shipment. I get like you can get the rotation on Amazon. So I had gotten that literally like a week before the toilet paper riot. And so I still have those. But then I was able to find some on Amazon too. So I still have a box. So I'm good. And now it's on the shelf. So we survived the toilet paper shortage of 2020. Somebody, oh yeah. Okay. I'll just ignore. He never mentioned the pool party, Mary? Okay. In case we die like Alex, the need for toilet paper, right? Right? More bowels are loose. Somebody has to wrap us in toilet paper. So dumb. So dumb. She was probably throwing a party because she thought she was getting his $1 million life insurance. Oh, yeah, she thought so. Because right after was when she got pissy with Kay and said, can you hear that? I keep asking you because I just feel bad if that's in the background. I think Lori possibly schizophrenic. When you watch the video of her with Tylee at the police station, she's described herself as she's describing another person. Yeah. But you can take meds for schizophrenia. But a lot of people don't want to take their meds. You can't take meds for sociopath. There's no, it's who you are. It's your personality. It's not bad. You can close it. All right, well, let me know if it gets bad. Because my fence, this is the short side of my yard, and my fence is like right there, and they're right on the other side of the fence. Okay, well, let me know if it gets, I don't know, let me see. I'm just going to close it. I think I should go. I don't know if I don't know, I'm going to knock something over. Hold on, I'm going to close it. Can't reach it too far and I have stuff in my way. Okay, I can't get it. It's too far for me to reach from here, and I'm blocked in right now because I have a light and my computer and desk here. So I hope you guys, it doesn't bother you. I could ask somebody to come in and close it, but Mary L. Johnson, thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. I really do. Thank you very much. Donations are awesome. You guys are awesome. Are they having a pool party next door? It sounds like they're building something. They're probably building a storage unit for toilet paper. I'll go break in at night, get my toilet paper. I think everybody's home and bored. People are building stuff, and I've planted 2 gardens now. I just want it to make sure nothing's gonna freeze. Put the cult thing aside. Still, why are not any of these people crying about the children missing? Unbelievable. Yes, Deb, right? No matter what, cult thing, put it aside. Why is everybody so shutting up? I feel like somebody would have at least said something out there, like on a message board or on a video, or I feel like somebody should have said something. All right, Samantha, you have to go. Okay, bye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you know what, Deb? Seriously, nobody should donate if they can't do it. I'm here either way, honestly. And it's tight right now. It's tough times, you know. Some of us aren't working. I'm blessed to still have my day job, and my mom, you know, my extra is going to my mom's assisted living right now. So it's fine. But I do appreciate anybody that does. You know, don't feel bad if you can't. Yeah, toilet paper hoarding is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Rich, what's Rich say? Oh, when Lori's plan to collect the insurance, yeah. When Lori's plan to collect the life insurance from Charles' death fell through, she turned to Chad to kill his wife for the money. Does anybody know when Chad upped the insurance policy on Tammy? How far before this happened? Oh, of course, don't have to say that at all. You know, Deb, even when you watch the videos, if you just watch the ads, that's like donating, watching the ads. It's little teeny bit a time. If anybody watches the ads, you know, so no worries. I'm surprised the kids weren't insured, right? Dada. Oh, Dada, you haven't been here in a while. There's people trying to return toilet paper. Yeah, I think one of the stores was a Costco or something, had a sign up like, we're not taking that stuff back, people. Sorry. You have your lifetime supply now. Okay, a week or 2 before Tammy's death. That's when he did it. Right before she died. Oh, come on now. And let's put this dude in jail. Why is he still out there walking free? It's interesting that he upped the policy when his kids were all grown and he would only need to support himself. Yeah, because the point of life insurance it's not an inheritance, although Lori apparently thinks it is. It's to provide for those that you're providing for now. So if I had kids, you know, that I rely on my income, I would want to have at least a couple years worth of life insurance so that they didn't starve. But as an empty nester, it's not an inheritance, you know? So I don't want more insurance than I'm worth, because I don't trust, after being all over these crime things, I'm like, I don't want anybody killing me for life insurance. My friend's husband did the same thing. They upped their life insurance policy before she was found shot by suicide. Life insurance policy went up, and he was known to tell a friend of hers that he might not get it now because how she died. So love you so much. Keep doing what you do. I like your style, like talking with a friend over. Oh, thank you, Dad. Appreciate it. So Lima sold life insurance. Oh, man. I don't know. Did she? I missed that if you guys said that. Yeah. Well, you know what, though? Chad set this dying thing up forever because apparently he told Julie Rowe, I see Tammy dying. I see Tammy dying. I see Tammy dying. And Julie Rowe's like, I do too. I see her dying. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. But she's going to die. And then Julie Rowe says, oh, but she was given more time. Apparently she was allowed to have more time. You know, whatever. It's so bizarre. The insurance company should have poked around and asked questions, but that's what happens when you have a corrupt police department and coroner. Yeah, you have enough time to go, oh, let me get your gun. Instead of just running out the front door with your phone and calling 911 when somebody's trying to come at you with a bat, like out in public where people, you know, if he had enough time to go get a gun down the hall, he had enough time to run out the door or lock himself in that room and call police. It's the stupidest story of self-defense I have ever heard in my life. Yeah, Julie Rowe. She probably said anything to stay in Chad's good graces. Yeah, now she's mad because Chad found Lori. What? I saw an article about toilet paper. Apparently there was an issue with repackaging huge commercial packs. Since stores and restaurants are closed, they have plenty of that, but that also contributed. Okay. Reactions are strange. Believe me, insurance companies do not like to cough up large sums of money. They definitely would have requested a death certificate. But the death certificate says natural causes. Right? I mean, I'm sure that's what it says. Could I do a video on Zulema? If I can find info, send me some stuff, you guys. If I can find info on Zulema, some timeline of her life or whatever, I'll keep saying, I'll make sure where's my coffee? Alleged, rumor, supposedly. Involved, hypothetically. I don't know. Is that the police that came to the scene of the shooting or LDS? I don't know. I don't know what those police were. They were stupid, though. They didn't do a good enough questioning of them. And that right there, that day that Charles was shot, that one kind of burns my butt because I really think a lot of this could have been avoided if they would have done a better job that day when Charles was shot. Alex's own description of what took place is not self-defense. He said he went in his room, reemerged with the gun. According to Alex, Charles did not follow him to the room. I know. Right? So, Mr. Police, if I was a police officer, and I'm not even a police officer, I'm not trained like that, but I do have critical thinking skills from being a nurse, and my feathers would have been really up with that. I would have been like, but you just said, all right, buddy, get in the paddy wagon, let's go. We're waiting for all these. If Alex felt his life, I'm watching the replay. It's like they never intended to arrest him. So the Vallows must know someone on the inside of all these apartments. Or the Coxes, because Charles Vallow is the one that was shot. Is Melanie Gibb still married to the anesthesiologist? He would have access to deadly drugs. There's this whole thing in the original zombie letter that says Melanie went and David Warwick said, no, you can't. This is crazy, and left. And she was dating him, David Warwick. So I think she was already divorced or in the middle of a divorce during all this. But anesthesiologists we have to double count with them. As a nurse, when you're in the OR with an anesthesiologist, they have their tray of drugs, and the RNs have to sign that this is what they used. Here's an empty vial. This is what I used. This is what's still in this tray. Sign. I have to put my license on a line for an anesthesiologist when they give patient medicine. I have to. A lot of the medicine is actually in a locked Pyxis where you put your thumbprint or your face print or a code in, and they'll be like, Kathy, I need blah, 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 whatever drug, go give me morphine, go me do this, blah, blah. And so when you open it, they know who took it out. That thing's all electronic and my number's on there. And then it has to be documented. What dosage you gave the patient, when you waste it, when they only use a half a vial, Kathy, come here. You have to watch me waste. Okay, I'm going to sign it and you're going to sign it. So it's pretty hard if you're an upstanding doctor to steal it. I mean, it's been done, believe me. I know an anesthesiologist that lost his job. But I think what they do is they'll give a half a dose, and then if they're an addict, they'll shoot themselves when nobody's watching and get high, and then just say, oh, the patient got this much, wasted. And then there was none to waste. So I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. It takes time. Coronavirus, and now he'll be arrested as well. I hope so. Watch Big Love. Oh, people keep telling me to watch Big Love. It's fiction though, right? You know what? I was asking somebody the other day, what if now I don't have time right now, but down the road, what if I did followed a fiction crime? Just so that we could talk about it, what happened, like Ozark, for example, as the season starts, just make a little video about opinions and chat about it or whatever, or whatever, just pick a fiction crime that everybody's really into and we can chit chat about it. Yeah. Yes. When I worked in the field, Deb, 2 people had to witness for leftover meds going down the drain. Yeah. Yeah. We had double signature, any of that. And at the end of the day, I worked in a surgery center that didn't have everything in the Pyxis where you have to put but we had a count at the beginning of the day with somebody, double sign, and at the end of the day, you cross how many were used, as you go in, you said that, patient number, we use this, we use that, and then the numbers have to match. So, but I know there's ways, I know there's sneaky people in this world, but what I'm saying about Melanie Gibbs' husband, if he's an upstanding anesthesiologist, if he's not a criminal, he's not a drug addict, I seriously doubt he would have risked his doctor license to give her drugs for Lori to kill people. I don't buy that one. Big Love is fiction that is obviously inspired by real groups in Utah. When you're a druggie, you get creative. I've seen big narc theft. Yeah, I know. I personally know a doctor, an anesthesiologist, and a nurse that were fired for it. They got caught, but they got caught. So I'm sure there's people that haven't gotten caught. But like I said, you would have to take the med and say you gave it to a patient and pocket it. I mean, you would have to do all kinds of stuff, lie, to do it. You can't just take a bunch of morphine or ketamine or anything. Yes, and all the new people here, thank you guys. Please share my videos, subscribe, ring the bell. The more viewers, the better, because that's the whole point. So we can all talk about this and keep these kids in the news, whether it's on YouTube or in the mainstream news. We need to keep it alive. Hope the DNA on that bat, Lori, should not be on it. Oh, Charles should be on the group. Did they even take the bat, though? Did they even take it? I don't think they even took the bat. Do you think they took it? I never heard anything about it. I don't even think they treated it like it was a murder scene in any way, shape, or form. Not tranquilizers, Adderall. Yeah. Anything's possible. Believe me. I know criminals get very creative when they want what they want. So, but my point was, as far as Melanie Gibbs' husband, why would he risk being his whole livelihood on his ex-wife helping somebody kill somebody? I just don't picture it. If people are going to do it, they're going to take the drugs for themselves because they're addicted. That's my experience with the people that have gotten caught. It's for them. They steal it and get high or get, and she killed Charles, but they didn't. Yeah. Wouldn't Laurie be doing it? So security check on the deaths of Tylee's father. Yeah, that's the other thing. Is she? I think she is. I think she's drawing Social Security on Tylee because she would be getting it from Joe Ryan. And JJ would now be getting it from Charles, right? Laurie is a malignant narcissist turned psychopath. People think she changed recently due to her religious beliefs, but in reality, she just had people fooled about who she really was. Yeah, Rich, that's what I've said all along. I think Laurie, being a malignant narcissist, is a chameleon. She is going to be whoever she needs to be for whatever situation she's in. And, but I do think getting involved in this threw her over the edge for sure. Because now that's who she has to be. Just to be this crazy ass, psychopath. And that's how she is. Charles' death was not handled like a crime scene. Yeah, it wasn't, right, Mary? No, I don't think so either. Rich, if anything, her beliefs became more insane. Yeah. I wouldn't chance my livelihood on myself or anyone else. Yeah, me either. I wouldn't want to, you know how long it takes to go to, I freaking hated nursing school so much. If I lost my license, I would be, and to imagine going to med school. Yeah, no handcuffs on Alex. Right, Eleni? Like, wouldn't you just automatically put the handcuffs on him if you said, I shot my brother-in-law? Okay, let's talk. Boom, put your handcuffs on you. Let's talk first, right? It just seems like crappy police work. Stephanie, chameleon, that's what I believe too. Yeah. We've all known narcissists and covert narcissists. Covert narcissists, well, Laurie isn't even covert because she's about appearances and looks and all that stuff too, and money. But you can have the nicest guy in the world. Oh my gosh, everybody knows that guy. He's so nice. He's such a great guy. Somebody. I know somebody in particular. He works at a golf course, right? And everybody's like, we love him. He is such great. Oh my gosh, the greatest guy, nicest person. But then he's like, I'm like a mayor in this town, and da 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 da. And then, behind closed doors, my friend is like, he is an ass. And he gets mad if she changes the subject off of him. And, selfish, jerk, goes from 0 to 60, all signs of a covert narcissist. The police didn't even check him for a gun or weapon. I know. I'm still on the malachite. I'm thinking she got that malachite ring. I think the malachite ring, hi, Marilyn, Gilbert police messed up when Charles tried to get her mental help in January. Poor steal. The only reason why he took it was to get the kids out of danger. Yeah, that was crappy. That interview makes me mad because Charles obviously wanted her to get mental help, right? And the police officer's like, well, remember, you can leave. It's okay. I don't think you're a danger to yourself. When I go over here, go ahead and, I'm not telling you what to do, but if you're gone, and then what if they come to my door? What do I do? If they come to my door, I'm Lori Vallow. And then they say, well, we don't beat doors down. It's not against the law to kill yourself. Just answer through the door. So that whole thing there, that purse situation, burns my butt big time because they're all flirty and everybody's like, oh, people are like, oh, he's just a rookie. He didn't know. He was just giving her rights. He said it like 4 or 5 times. You can leave. And then she said, well, what if they come to my door? Well, then don't answer. It's okay, little girl. You're not a danger to yourself. How does he know? He's not a psychiatric evaluator. The police ignored Chad Daybell's warnings. The family should sue the police department for ignoring his pleas for help. I agree. I'd sue them. I'd sue them worse than Joseph Murray suing me. Was it really peer-to-peer? Yeah, there has been known that there's a pool party. In fact, there were complaints from the neighbors about the pool party, and that's one of the reasons the landlord said, Lori, you need to go ahead and move out of my house. And the landlord, I think I still have screenshots. I have so many screenshots, but the landlord actually was posting on one of these message boards originally. I think it's the Christmas Misery one, saying his side of the story. 98 likes. Let's get to 100. Yeah. 97 likes. Somebody took a like away. Took your likes away. Don't take your likes away. I agree. Kate and Larry will have a lawsuit with Chandler police over Charles. Yeah. Gilbert police and Chandler police, although they're right next to each other. It's almost like the same town, right? Genius time, you're late. That's what you said. You're late. Yes, even Dr. Phil talked about the money. Yeah. Yeah. Thumbs up. Oh, 105. Good job, guys. Thank you. I will, honey, good channel. Thank you. Thank you. I'm bummed about the accidentally recorded phone call between Lori and her attorney. I know that's kind of a bad thing, but people have said that when you pick up the thing, it tells you you're being recorded, and you can say, oh, never mind then. This is just what I heard from internet gossip, and internet gossip sometimes gets me in trouble. But I heard that they were given, and the attorney too, are told that it's being recorded. Somehow there's like something on there. But they're supposed to not do that for attorneys. Dr. Phil's a good pod too. Yeah, I've never listened to his podcast. I watch a show, but I'm working when it's on, and I don't usually. My stupid cable company talked me into having an Apple TV instead of the same old regular DVR, and it doesn't record. So I can't record things right now. Yeah, that was weird. Charles shot, no follow-up, just strange, the whole thing. Yeah. But that does put a wrinkle in things. The fact that they recorded Lori, no matter if Lori knew they did it or not, it's just kind of, I think it just gives her a little bit of a edge. It's on Spotify, A Mother's Secrets. Dr. Phil? Okay. Dr. Phil Pods, you can just go online to his site and listen. He does a nice job and offers his opinion. I learned some new stuff yesterday. Small tidbits here and there that were of interest. Hi, Lane. Dr. Phil. Okay. So you guys know this is like 55. I work Monday through Friday, like 8 to 5. And most of the time, I turn around right away and start working on videos. So I'm trying to keep up. There's one show I'm trying to keep up with right now, Little Fires Everywhere on Hulu with Reese Witherspoon and Kerry Washington. It's really good. It's on Hulu. It's really good. So if you guys want to watch something really good and you want to watch a show, it's a good one. The other one I thought was good, it's on Apple TV, called, what is it? It's really creepy, scary, but it's good. I'll think of it. And then the other one on Apple TV with Jennifer Aniston that kind of does like the whole Me Too movement thing and shows all these different sides of it. Like the guy, who's the guy on The Office? He's in it too. That's a good one to watch. Yeah, Stephanie. That's like, okay, I'm gonna watch these now. And I'm also trying to finish a book I've been trying to finish forever, is the one called what's wrong with my brain this morning? I think it's on overload. This is a really good book. It's called Where the Crawdads Sing, if you've read that. Or it's good. I'm about halfway through it. I think Chad and Lori are both going down. The courts will clip their wings. I can't wait. I mean, Tisha Stout got arrested before they found Gannon. So I have hope. I wonder if every day he feared it would be his last. I wish he would have left town or something, but he was worried about the kids for good reason. I know. I know. Where the Crawdads Sing you read, Connie? A judge ordered cameras in the house because of her bizarre behavior when she was fighting custody with Joseph. Yeah, isn't that weird? I've never heard of a judge saying you have to have cameras in your house now. Weird, right? Interrogated Casey Anthony, so I don't understand why Lori seems to be getting special treatment. I know. I mean, and Casey Anthony, I mean, I went to trial and the jurors let her off, but at least she got, indicted for it. It was, oh gosh, the first time I saw that Charles laying there, I was just terrible. And then the more you get to know and think about it, the flashbacks, the more you get to know the story and the people and the Kay and Larry, it's just like, gosh, you just seem like, and he has adult kids, and Cheryl, his ex-wife, like, and Lori texting them to tell them that he's dead and avoiding the questions. The whole story just gets sadder by the minute, when you really. No, yeah, Elaine. They say that the Woodcocks were trying to steal JJ from Lori after Charles died. They're trying to get custody of him. It's a lie. Hi, Opa. Hi, everybody. Hi. Sorry I'm late. Hi, Catherine. We're going long today, but if you guys are good, I'm good. I think it's sad that Chad's kids are being an advocate on behalf of their mother. One day they will deeply regret it. Yeah. I mean, I just think, I know it's hard. I know it sucks. And I know life can be really, really terrible sometimes, but especially that their mom's dead and there's 2 missing kids. I would want to be a voice for my mom. I don't know. They were just trying to see JJ. Exactly. Kay said herself, somebody asked her flat out, did you ever try to get custody of JJ before this all happened, before the kids disappeared? And she said, absolutely not. No, did not. Oh, I know. Her text to Charles Boys, right there shows you that she's sick, like nasty sick, like a horrible person. Obviously, Lori didn't want JJ, so why didn't she just give them to the grandparents? Probably angry about the money. Yeah, it's punishment. I'll show you. You got my $1 million. You want this kid? Well, you got the $1 million. Now you'll never see this kid again. And guess what? But what's the worst thing they could do to punish them? You got the $1 million. And if Lori really is as wackadoodle as we think, I can see her killing JJ over this. She's a horrible person. Hi, Ria. How are you? Punishment. Yep, Marilyn. It's to get her back for getting the money. Because obviously Lori loves more than she loves people. And Chad, he would wind up dead eventually. That's why he needs to stop. That's why he needs to just stop fighting with her. I mean, fighting for her. Go. Throw her under the bus, Chad. Plea bargain yourself, and maybe you won't get death penalty, or maybe you'll be out someday. Maybe. He's 50-something. I doubt it, but I don't know. I wouldn't be able to live with myself, but I'm actually a human that has empathy and, I'm nice. Although some people say I'm not. But those are just people that don't really know me. I wish Tylee had been more involved in after child was killed to call the grandparents and say, come get me now. Yeah, but you know what? Her only real grandparents that she has would be, I don't know if Charles' parents are alive. Probably not. Charles was 60-something. And Kay and Larry aren't her grandparents. And I'm sure they care about her. But her grandparents would be Lori Vallow's parents, who apparently don't say anything. And they're all shady too over there. Yeah, Audrey. Kay even said, I'll give her the money. Just give us JJ. Right? Lori's an idiot. What about Tylee, though? Her own baby, flesh and blood, so-called. I know. I mean, you know, we know teenagers can suck, but you still love them. Like you would throw yourself in front of a bus for your kids. Normal people would. I would. If my kids are adults, I'd throw myself in front of a bus for them, you know. Who was Tylee's father figure? Well, she had her dad. Her Joe Ryan was her dad. She had him until 2018. So he wasn't even really, was he dead like a year? And then Charles was her stepdad for 14 years. So she had them both as father figures all that time. It's about getting people back when you have narcissism, yeah. Who was her father in her eyes? Probably Joseph Ryan, her real dad. There's some lovely pictures of her with him. But Lori and him were divorced, and you know all that went down when Alex tried to shoot him did shoot him with a stun gun. Because so even when you go back that far, this story is even more insane, right? Alex shot at Joseph Ryan with a stun gun, tried to kill him, I guess, too, you know, basically. It's terrible. He went to jail for that. I hope they will investigate every single death like Joseph Ryan's and Lori's lawyer that died. Yeah, I hope so too. Hope so too. Everybody. Investigate everything. It's a big job, but somebody should do it. Yeah, it was only 2018 when Joseph died. Yeah, so Tylee was what, 15 when he died? You know, when you're 15, you pretty much have a pretty good lifelong relationship with your dad, right? At that point. When Tylee's aunt came to visit after Joseph Ryan died, that's when she noticed how crazy Lori was. Yeah. Annie. Yeah. She said Lori was. And even at Joseph's funeral, Annie says that Lori was like, oh, well, kind of like the attitude like he deserved it. That's eight bodies that we know of. Yeah. There's no coincidences there. Could it possibly be? Serial killer. Right? Serial killer. Yeah. Alex said it on his stand-up that when Alex shot the stun gun to the guy's nuts, to Joseph Ryan's nuts. He says on his, we put that up too. Lori poisoned Tylee against Joseph Ryan. Against her own dad? Well, that's messed up. Lori's an idiot. Lori's behavior was very suspicious after Joe's death. She avoided calls from the medical examiner. Who does that? Yeah. Who are the 8 bodies? Okay, so we got Charles, Joseph Ryan, the lawyer, Tammy. Who am I missing? Put lemon and honey in my water. I know. I have cough drops too. I said when you talk too much. I'm talking too much, right? That's why. She said Joseph was better off dead. Yeah, she's a creep. I don't want to wait for her to be judged when she dies. I want her to be judged right now by humans, judge and jury, and I want to see her get found guilty on all counts. I don't believe that they would just happen to see Jason Mao. He was there for a reason. Oh, that was such a, oh, and our friend was there. Oh my gosh, that's Jason. We just saw him around the corner. And I said, oh, well, Lori's purse got taken. And what happened? Oh, no, go to the police. Go tell them about the police. Jason, did you see, somebody sent me Jason Mao's, he's a character. he did like, he was at like, they were in like Tempe or something, and a band was playing and he had it set up. So he went and took the microphone and he was able to sing, and then he proposed to whoever his wife is now there. There's a video about that, a video of that. Yep, agreed. And Fry, after a lengthy stay among some of his most hardened criminals, yeah, put them all away, lock them up. Loose Can, thank you. We got love for you, Catherine. Stay safe, and stay safe to all the regs and newbies. Yeah, everybody, please stay well and safe. I probably should let you guys go. Have you guys heard of Missy Beavers? The Missy Beavers case? That she was murdered. She was taught like a boot camp exercise class, and she has 3 kids, 3 daughters. And at 5 a.m, her husband was out of town. Her father-in-law was out of town. And she went inside a church because it was raining to teach her exercise class. And there was a guy or a woman, they don't know, in there, and he's on film in police garb, like a helmet, says police on the back, jacket, and wandered around there breaking things in the church for like 30 minutes very casually, and then wound up killing her and getting away. And that was 4 years ago, like tomorrow. I think she died April 18th, today. Anyways, I started working on that one because it's a really crazy story, and it's really kind of bummer that that she was murdered. And this person was able to get away for this long with it. And they have a distinctive walk, and that's still not solved. And it's from Texas. It's a case in Texas. Scotland, Angelshaw. Scotland is far away. Hey, Catherine, I missed you on my birthday, the 16th. Hope you're safe. Happy birthday, Joe2OV, Jojo. Happy birthday, Jojo. Happy birthday. Yeah. Yeah. And I think Alex was brainwashed by Lori too. There's something about him that, for whatever reason, Lori was able to like kind of manipulate him. I mean, what brother follows what adult brother, like 50 years old, follows their sister? Okay, she's moving to Idaho, I'm going too. Like everywhere she goes like that. Texas, Idaho, Arizona, spends the night. I don't know. I mean, I just think it's weird. My brothers would be like, yeah, no, come visit. See ya. I have 2 brothers. I can't imagine being able to make them do anything. I mean, I love them and they love me, but I can't imagine that I'd be able to just tote them around all over as adults, wherever I wanted to go. It's just weird. Dysfunctional, exactly. So dysfunctional. Like there are pictures in the dictionary next to the word family dysfunction. Who's being released? The judge has agreed to hide Lori's whereabouts when she's released. Oh, well, he agreed that she could keep her address from being given out to the rest of us. I think probably just because they don't want people parading in front of her house. Portal prison. I know. Why are they so upset with the portal thing going on? I still don't get it. They talk about these portals, that Chad could come see her in a portal, blah, 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 when he was married to Tammy. And now everybody's like, get her out. Well, use the portal for freaking crying out loud. I heard she was being released after being evaluated. Then I heard she's still in prison. Oh, Lori? She's not. She has a court date to lower her bail again next week, but hopefully I keep saying there's got to be more charges before one of these new court dates come. Lori must have thought she wouldn't be needing anyone else murdered for a while, so get rid of Alex. Or maybe Chad was going to take over that role. Yeah, right? Good point. Yeah. The portals. I know. Portals. That's so stupid. Hashtag Rexburg cult supports her. Melanie could go to Hawaii by portal. I know. That's what it said in Ian's. You know what? I'm missing my trip right now to Hawaii because it was supposed to be this week. And if I had a portal, I'd use it. I love Hawaii. I want to go right now. Really mad. Stupid coronavirus. I think Alex was her first lover. My brothers do nothing for the family without gain. Right? What is in it for me? Connie's going, I know we've been chatting for so long. What about our Port of White? I know, Jessica, you were coming with, right? I'm still working on it. I'm trying to figure out the magic potion to get the portal going, but I'm having some difficulties. Maybe that's what they're building for me over there, my portal. She raised her brother. Yeah. She raised her brother as the hitman, so she continued to break down, testify what happened, her sister putting her up to it, promising money to do it. Yeah. I think, well, never mind. I'm not going to give him any money. I didn't get any anyway, so gone with you. Off with your heads. You're no good to me anymore. Be gone. Slipping that little malachite in a drink and boom. Brother's foaming out the mouth. Yeah, Melanie better watch her back. She's a loose end. Melanie Gibb or Melanie Niece? I don't know what Melanie you're talking about. Why do they fly on planes? The portal system could have saved them a lot of money. I know. And why didn't they just go? Remember when they made that quick trip to Maui? Why did they get on a plane for that either? You could have probably gone to all the Hawaiian Islands in your portal. Maybe it was under construction still in Hawaii. I get that there's no smoking gun, but how many burning matchsticks do you need? I know. Honestly, I mean, I think there's enough circumstantial evidence for her to be, both of them, to have murder charges. They can work on the rest later. You know, it takes a long time to go before your jury. Like, just get Chad behind bars too. I'd feel much better. And then maybe he'll talk. That's what that one attorney was saying yesterday. If they can indict, or if they can bring charges against Charles for Tammy's murder, that's probably the best bet they have to get Chad. Did I say Charles? That's the best bet they have to get Chad to talk. Because once he is accused and arrested for Tammy's murder, there's a whole lot of other stuff going on. So they said he can plea, you know, bring his charges lower. He went to brush his teeth with poison toothpaste, then sat down on the poison kicked in and he fell onto the floor. She probably timed it perfectly based on knowing his habits. That's a good theory. I'm just shocked that state has no pull in demanding proof of children's well-being. I know. That's the part that makes no sense. As a mother, could you ever imagine that if you just decided to get rid of your kids, that you could just be like, I don't have to tell you. Why would I tell you what I did with them? It's not important. Not your business. Like the Release Lori Vallow page says, they're safe. They're private people. Lori's a very private person, and her kids are safe with family. Oh, did you see the one meme they said? JJ didn't do very well with the marriage. So Tylee is watching JJ with friends, and they're very private. Well, Lori didn't get married to Chad until after Tammy was died, and the kids disappeared in September. So nope. I'm just shocked that was here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Promise of life insurance money cut was the appeal for Alex. Yeah, probably. Money. Usually the school system is much more aggressive in knowing where kids are because they get paid by the state. Yeah, but apparently she pulled them out and said she's homeschooling. Who's got many followers on Facebook? The Release Lori Vallow stupid page? Yeah, stay fine and stay private in prison. Yeah, exactly. Wouldn't be surprised if they had more than a brother-sister relationship at some point. People say that all the time. I mean, nothing at this point, nothing surprises me in these people. They're all wacky. I just can't believe you can find other wacky people when you're wacky. Like, how do you do that? How do you find the crazy people? Like crazy, like they'll help you commit crimes crazy. Like, Lori, Facebook over 1,000 followers. Maybe people are just nosy. I'm nosy. Wasn't Alex gay? Maybe they were just best friends. Alex said that in his stand-up. Makes me wish I was straight, or he made some comment like that. So, no. Annie has that theory. I saw she posted something about it, that she thought that Alex was gay. And that she said Lori would be very upset about, apparently, if he was gay. Because that was one thing that Lori was not okay with, is people being gay. Oh, Lori has one thing she's not okay with, Lori. That? Oh, murder's okay. Hiding your kids is okay. But being gay, no, sorry. Stupid. She doesn't care about privacy. She's ready to sell her story to highest bidder, right? And she said to the one person that came in that there's gossipy or allegedly, she said to the bondsman that they said, if you tell us where the kids are, we'll do the bond. And she said, no, but I'll give you some money out of my book deal for this. She's worried about writing a book, and she hasn't even started. I probably should be at the publisher by now, because it's April, and apparently their whole plan is that July is going to be it for all us nobodies. There's only 144,000 people that are going to read that book. Right. She has no reason or no room to judge sexuality when she is displaying poor evil. Yeah, I know. It's so dumb. She's weird. I'm sure Alex was easy for Lori to manipulate. Yep, he was just a tool. I agree. And isn't he? But he's her older brother too, which is really strange. I mean, I'm the oldest of 4 kids, and I could boss everybody around for a while. But eventually, my brothers were like, "You're not bossing me around anymore." You know, even as teenagers, that was it. I wasn't allowed to boss them around anymore. They were like, mm-mm. But I imagine that's normal. That's how normal people work. There is some kind of religious immunity she will try and claim. I don't think she can, though. I don't know. I don't think so. Not from, I think I was watching something that you can have beliefs, but when you act on those beliefs, if they're a crime, you can't use that as a defense. Oh, well, my religion says I can go murder people, so it's okay. You know, so I don't think she can. I do not think she can. I can go hide my kids because my beliefs say it's okay. Not so much. Older brothers are very protective of their little sisters, typically. So was he protecting her by her telling her? Was he protecting her by just following her all over the world, the United States, or just doing whatever she wanted? Was that, I don't know. You would think he wouldn't be very interested in Chad either, if he was that kind of protective brother. You'd be like, dude, you're married and you got 5 adult kids. Like, get away from my sister. Adam wants nothing to do with his family crazy. I don't blame him. Adam needs to stay away from his family crazy before Adam winds up one of these, you know. I mean, some brothers melt for their sisters. I don't have one of those kind of brothers, so I don't know. I don't think they would melt for me. Only if somebody was hurting me, then they would. But I don't, you know, I don't know. But then again, everybody's different. But I have 2, and they would. I'm sure she was lying to him about all sorts of stuff, about being abused by Charles. And you know what? I have 1 daughter and 3 sons too. I don't think they'd melt for my daughter either. The only time they fought with her like she was another boy. The only time they ever protected her was when somebody else was picking on her. Then they would protect her. And it's boy, boy, girl, boy. So my back is hurting all of a sudden. Maybe he just needed a place to live. He didn't have a real job, just comedian. Yeah, he says he's a truck driver, but where's the proof of that stuff? Just moved to St. George. Isn't that where parents are staying with friends? Is that where they are? Is that in Texas? Why are adult people staying with friends? I mean, people that raised 5 kids that are adults. Kind of weird too, but My brother don't care, right, Stephanie? Your choice. You did something stupid. See ya. Peace out, sister. I'll visit you in jail. I'll put money on your books. Maybe I'd get that. Maybe. Unfortunately, I know a truly evil, malignant narcissist, and he is really good at manipulating his brother to do anything he wants, even breaking the law. See, that's what I think went on. That's why I think she can manipulate him, because she is a malignant narcissist. I think that's the only way that you love Reese Witherspoon. I do too. Little fires everywhere. It's good. Covered in big love as well. Okay. Rhea, we got a troll. Trolls need to go bye-bye. Happy kids learning. Hello. Greece. Cuckoo, Greece. My homeland. I was there in September and I want to go back so bad. I visited my dad's village and there's so much more to see. I swam in a sea cave. I was like, why? When I was there, because the first time I was ever there, and I was like, why did my family leave this place? Unbelievable. We spent a couple days in Athens. We road tripped. We got a blowout. We went to, my dad's from a village called Nafbaktos, and we went there and we actually talked to people that knew my dad. He moved here when he was 12. And then we went to Lefkada, gorgeous island. And then we went to Parga, which is a really pretty little village. Oh my gosh. And we took a boat and went and swam in a sea cave. It was unbelievable. I didn't want to come home. I broke my finger. There's a river in Parga, the Archeron River, and it is actually the river from Greek myth. It's gorgeous. Look it up. Watch a video on it. But it's actually a river from Greek mythology of where Achilles' mom dipped him in the water, and that's where I get the Achilles heel. It's the river to Hades, and it's in Greek mythology. It's that river. We went in it, and we rode horses, and we rode horses, and we went. Sorry, my daughter just texted me. We rafted down it and stuff, but it was freezing cold. And when we were walking in it, it's all rocky, and I slipped, and it wasn't deep. I wish it was deep, because I would have done better if it was deep. My family's from Greece, both sides. I'm completely Greek. I even did the DNA. I was very little, like way back ancient, anything else. I am a complete purebred. You could get a lot of money for me. I'm just kidding. But so I fell, and I was in the middle of a current, and I got pushed away. And my cousin was like, oh, and I'm floating back, getting pushed against the rocks, and there's rocks. So I took my hand and I put it behind my butt, because my butt was getting hit. And you guys can see it. I didn't really, it was the day before we left, but this finger right here, I was like, I think I broke my finger when I finally got out of the current after hitting the rocks. See how it goes up? It's like, it's jacked up. And I was like, oh, I've had a baby without an epidural. It hurt. And we were leaving, and I was like, we're out nowhere. I'm like, I don't know. They have urgent cares in Greece. I have no idea. But so I wrapped it, put a thing on it. I drank 2 things of ouzo, and my cousin had a Valium, and I'm like, I don't know. I'll do it. Give me anything right now. It hurt so bad. It was throbbing so bad. And it hurt for like, I got home and I just kept it wrapped. I never went to the doctor for it. And then like all of a sudden I was putting a picture up one day, and I was like, my finger still hurts, and it's messed up. It's like going up. So I brought back a broken finger from Greece. Cyprus. Yeah, I've never been there. I want to go to so many places there to see. I need to go there, to Cyprus, and to, there's so many places I want to go. Not the finger part, yeah. But it was an amazing trip, and I can't wait to go back. But we didn't do the normal, like we didn't do like the American tourist things. We didn't do Santorini. We didn't do Mykonos. We didn't do any of that because we wanted to go where family's from. And so, anyways, total tangent here talking about my Greece trip, but we got a Greek person that's in Greece in the house, so made me happy. Viking American. Hopefully the FBI will investigate the corruption inside the police department on this case. All right. Yeah, it was fun. So I guess we are 2 hours and 14 minutes. I know you all haven't been here, but I've been here the whole time. So I probably should go and eat lunch. Because what time is it? 12:46 here on the West Coast. So anybody else, any last minute anythings? Anything? Well, we'll be here again on Saturday. And like I said, we'll do, please like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We're here every Saturday at 10:30 Pacific time. And we will be here next Saturday. And then if anything happens in between, I will do a live. If Chad gets arrested, we'll pop on and do a live. The kids are found, anything like that, I'll drop everything and pop on and do a live if there's any big news. Okay. Thank you, Viking. Good show. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Ria and Jessica. My moderators are awesome. Cassie. Breaking up the monotony. You're welcome. Oh, you are, Lenny? You want to hear about Misty Beavers? Okay, I'm working on it. I keep stopping because then I go back to Lori Vallow. Thank you, Marilyn. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. You guys stay healthy, all of you, right? Thanks, Stargaze Mom. Stay healthy. You guys are the best. I wouldn't have a channel without you. So, and just think, 2 months ago, I had 10 subscribers. So you guys are awesome. See ya. All right, Eleni. Bye, everybody. Ria, thank you. Jessica, bye. Talk to you guys soon. Bye, Marilyn, Stephanie. This is everybody I can see right now. Mark, Katrina, Stephanie. I said your name. Eleni. All right, Audrey. Bye, guys. Thank you, everybody that donated. Appreciate it. Watch the videos, watch the ads, and like, subscribe, share. All right? And I am Catherine, and I'm going to go because I'm going to go eat lunch. So talk to you guys all soon. Bye.